What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Body by Natalie. This week's episode, I will be talking about the first week of my cut, which was last week. So I'm gonna share just a few updates with you guys. I actually lost weight last week. I'm gonna look over my averages and I'll show you guys all the data after, but I lost about half a pound last week. I'll show you guys all the numbers at the end, but Monday I kind of underate just a little bit because the weekend before I fell off track. Tuesday through Friday were good. I hit my macros every single day. It was perfect. And then I went out of town this past weekend and so I got home yesterday. So Friday night we went out. I did fine. I tracked everything. I might have went a little bit over. Saturday night I was doing fine again. And then I decided to cheat, and I'll go over this in a little bit, but that set me back. So today I'm at the same weight as I was last Monday. I'm gonna be talking about what diet breaks are in a little bit, which is what I'm incorporating into my cut for the next few months. But if you're going out with family and friends, you can have your diet breaks or refeed days be on the days you plan on going out with your friends. And you can use all the techniques, all the strategies I'm about to tell you in a little bit, but you can have your higher calorie days on days that you're going out, so you don't mess up your progress like I did. So that's one strategy you can do. The other thing you can do is ask yourself, how bad do you really want this? Yes, you can cheat one day, you can go off your plan and you can gain 3 to 4 pounds, however much, and yes, that's mostly water weight, but you're gonna be spending the next 3 to 4 days after that day just trying to catch up. If you have a cheat day or a cheat meal like once every month, that's fine. But if you start having cheat days and cheat meals every single week, you're not gonna get anywhere. So if you get into this mindset of, I'll start Monday, like I'm going out with my friends this weekend, I'm going out with family this weekend, I should just enjoy my time, like they're gonna judge me if I eat what I wanna eat, they're gonna make all these comments, I'm scared that they're gonna judge me because I'm trying to better myself, I'm turning into a different person. All those things can run through your head. They ran through my head all these years ago and they still kind of run through my head, but always at the back of my mind, well really you wanna bring it to the front of your mind, is you need to ask yourself, how bad do you want this? Because if you go off track one day, you're gonna spend the next 3 to 4 days making up for that one night. And yes, the weight will go away, it's only temporary, but those are 3 to 4 days you could be spending in a deficit still making progress, still reaching towards your goals. So if you have a cheat meal or a cheat day every weekend, and on Monday, you wake up the same weight you were last Monday, then your weight loss isn't gonna go anywhere. And I made that mistake this past weekend. So today I weighed the same exact weight as I did last Monday. And no, that doesn't erase all the hard work I did last week, but I am going to have to spend the next few days playing catch up and doing a little bit extra cardio, maybe eating a little bit less. But the other thing is, because I did struggle, or I do still currently struggle with binge eating, I don't want to restrict my calories. I don't want to have to make up for the nights that I plan to cheat or go out. But in reality, you have to if you want to keep making progress. So my plan now is to not restrict too much, because I know myself, if I try to restrict to like 1,000, 1,200 calories every day, I'm just gonna end up binging again and I'm gonna get nowhere. So I'm not gonna restrict too much. I might decrease my carbs and my fats just a little bit. I'm gonna keep protein the same, and I'm going to do a little bit of extra cardio these next few days just to make up for it, and that's it. I'm not going to do hours and hours of cardio. I'm not gonna decrease my calories like every single day this week. I'm just gonna plan out for today till about Wednesday to maybe eat a little bit less and do just a little bit more cardio, and that's it. That's my plan for the next few days, and now I want to go into talking about diet breaks. As you diet and as you lose weight, your body goes through changes to try to adapt to that. And your body is going to do whatever it has to do, whatever it can do to not have you diet. Your body does not want to lose weight. There's a term called a body fat set point, and that just means your body is comfortable at a specific weight. if you're 180 and you've been maintaining 180 for a while, that's probably your body fat set point. And as soon as you start trying to lose weight and go below that 180, your body goes through a bunch of changes to help bring you back up to that 180. One of the main things is your BMR slows down, and your BMR is how many calories you burn just at rest, just in order to live. So as you diet, as you lose weight, your BMR is going to decrease, and your leptin levels, I know I've talked about leptin with you guys before, those are actually going to decrease as well, which means the hunger signal to your brain is not going to be as efficient. So you're going to be hungrier, you're going to be moody, and your body is just going to fight you because it doesn't want to lose weight. So in order to counteract those metabolic adaptations that happens when you diet, you can implement diet breaks. And there was a study called the Matador study where there were two groups of men, and one group just did the traditional diet where they were in a continuous deficit for however many weeks, and the other group implemented diet breaks. So for 2 weeks, they were in their deficit calories, and then after those 2 weeks, they were in their maintenance calories, or a diet break for 2 weeks. So it's 2 weeks on in a calorie deficit, and then 2 weeks off in a diet break, where they bumped up their calories back to maintenance levels. Studies showed that the men, the group who implemented diet breaks, actually lost more fat than the men who were just in a continuous diet. The only thing is that when you're in a diet break, it's going to take longer. So say that you want to do 14 weeks of dieting. Like for me, let's just use me as an example. I plan on doing 14 weeks of dieting, but I'm implementing diet breaks. I'm going to do 2 weeks on, 1 week off. So 1 week at maintenance level. So this is my second week in a calorie deficit, and next week I'm going to bump my calories back up to maintenance. So instead of just dieting 14 weeks, just continuously all together, I'm going to have 2 weeks on, 1 week off, for a total of 20 weeks. So 14 weeks in a deficit, and then 6 weeks on a diet break where my calories are a little bit higher. If you do incorporate diet breaks, just be aware that it's going to take a little bit longer. So if you're trying to cut and shred for something that's in like 2 or 3 months, then I wouldn't do diet breaks. I would just do a continuous diet. But if you give yourself enough time and you want to diet on as many calories as possible, which is what you should do, then give yourself enough room to do that and do diet breaks, do refeeds. It will help you with your weight loss and help keep you sane, because I cannot wait until I have a week where I can eat higher calories. Doing that will help the negative effects of dieting. People who did diet breaks, the study showed that their BMR wasn't as low as the people who just continuously dieted, so they were able to keep their BMR high, which is good. And it has a short-term effect on leptin, so it will help with your hunger levels. So if you're feeling hungry throughout your diet, it helps with that. How do you calculate a diet break for yourself? But how you do a diet break is you want to find your maintenance calories. And if you go back and watch part 1 of this video series, you will see exactly how to do your maintenance calories. If you missed that video from last Monday, I'm going to put a link in the comment section below, so go watch that. You need to use the Mueller equation, you need to know your body fat, and you need to times that Mueller equation output, whatever your BMR is, times a certain activity level, and that gives you your maintenance calories. So go back, watch part 1, figure out your maintenance calories, and then from there you want to follow the same exact steps. So find your protein first, and then fill the rest of the calories with whatever carbs to fat ratio that you want. The only difference is your protein intake on a diet break is going to be a little bit less than your protein intake when you're on your calorie deficit weeks. The other thing is, every single diet break you have, you want to recalculate your maintenance calories, because like I said, as you diet, as you lose weight, your BMR is going to go down. So your maintenance calories at 180 pounds is going to be different than your maintenance calories at say 170 or even 175 maybe. So every single time you have a diet week, you want to go back, use the Mueller equation, find your BMR, and find your new maintenance calories, and then from there figure out your macros. Because of that, I'm not going to do my diet break macros just yet. I'm going to wait and see where my body weight is at the end of this week to calculate my macros for next week. So next week's episode, when I'm actually in the diet break, when I'm starting the diet break, I'll show you guys the macros that I calculated for myself. But for right now, I'm going to show you the data. Right, guys, so this right here is the first week of my cut. I started March 18th at 172. And this Monday right here, I ate a little bit low calories because the weekend before I overate a little bit, so I wasn't that hungry today. So this Monday I ate a little bit less, but then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday I ate pretty well. Like I said, Friday night I went out with some friends, so I was over a little bit. Saturday is when I decided to totally go overboard and eat everything on the planet. So Saturday was awful, and normally, you guys, I don't track my binges. Like whenever I decide to binge, I'm just like, fuck it. I don't even open my MyFitnessPal. I don't even care. But I was like, look, I'm trying to do this prep. I need to know how badly my binges are affecting my progress. So that's why I tracked everything. I got up to like over 500 grams of carbs, 200 protein, and 200 fat, almost 5,000 calories on Saturday. So right here is going to affect me probably for the next like 3 or 4 days. So I didn't take my weight Saturday or Sunday this past weekend because I was out of town and I didn't have access to a scale. But today, this is today. What day is it? The 25th. Look at this. My weight today is even a little bit higher than it was last Monday. So because of this one day, this freaking Saturday, I'm back to the same weight as I was last week. So that's super frustrating, and this is why I say choose your cheat meals wisely. Like, you do not want to be doing this every single week because you will get nowhere. So this was my bad, my mistake. Sunday, I ate super low just because I wasn't hungry. And today, I'm planning on eating a little bit lower, so my goal usually is 160 carbs. I'm going to try to aim for 120 today, 120 tomorrow. And then depending on where I'm at Wednesday, I might go back to eating normally again. So this is just going to have to just wait and see where I'm at. Did an extra 15-minute hit on leg and ab day yesterday because of Saturday. So I did an extra 15-minute hit session here. And this next week coming up, I'm going to do an extra cardio session here, an extra cardio session here, and then 2 extra 15-minute hits. So in total, I did an extra 45 minutes of hit, so 15, 15, 15, and I'm going to do an extra like hour of cardio, I think, this next week. And that's it. Like I said, I don't want to do too much cardio. I don't want to decrease my calories too much because I know if I do that, I'm going to just binge again and repeat this whole cycle again. So not going to do that. I'm going to see where I'm at on Wednesday. I'm going to do a little bit of extra cardio, and that's mainly it. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, hit that little bell button down there so you get notified every time I put out a new video. Also, if you like these videos, if you learn anything from these, I love to know what you took away from my videos. It helps me teach you, it helps me know what content you're interested in. So if you're watching this on your phone, take a screenshot. If you're watching this on your computer, take a screenshot. Post it on Instagram, post it on Facebook, and tag me. I love to know what you guys learned, what your feedback is, what you'd like to know more about in the future. So make sure to screenshot that, tag me. Down in the comment box below, I have a link to my Fat Loss Accelerator program application. So I have 2 spots left in this program. If you're ready to start losing weight, if you're ready for a full macro breakdown, just like I showed you guys, then go to that website, apply, let's get on the phone, see if this program is a right fit for you. So that's all for today. I will catch you guys next week with a week 3 update on my cut. So see ya.